Hello everyone, Liliana from Vanilla and Canella here. Welcome back to my channel and to another video. This is another recipe of the 12 sweet recipes for Christmas series that I'm doing this year. I hope you are enjoying it so far. So today's recipe was given to me by my friend Trina, by her mum, Mrs Beaton. Thank you so much. And they are all the way from Canada, from Nova Scotia to be more precise. Today's recipe is called a gumdrop cake, and I'm going to bring you along. So first step is to add the butter, the cream cheese and the sugar to a bowl and cream together. The next step is to add the eggs one at a time and mixing well each time. Now the next step is to add the flour. I'm going to add half a cup to the gumdrops, which by the way have been cut in half. This was a tip that I got from Mrs Beaton to cut them in half, so I've done so. So half a cup of flour in here, and then I'm going to dump the rest of the flour in here, half a cup at a time, stirring in between. I have just realised that I forgot to add the vanilla, so I'm gonna just add that now. And give it a good stir. Now I'm going to add the gumdrops, just giving it a quick tap to make sure it covers all of them in flour. And just give it a quick stir. So butter and flour, a cake pan. I'm going to use this one. It's like a bunt cake pan, but you could use whatever you want. Now, this is a very big cake, so I'm actually also going to make a loaf out of it and divide them, but I guess it just depends how big your tin is. The cakes are going into a preheated oven at 180 degrees or 375. They will be in for about an hour to an hour and a half. Because I've separated the cakes, they will cook faster, so I'm going to keep an eye on that and let you know. But usually if you put it all in one pan, it would be around an hour and a half. Another tip that I got from Mrs Beaton was that putting some water in there with the cake will help keep the top nice and moist. So let's put this in the oven. Now, whilst the cake is in the oven, I wanted to make a few things clear. Put the water, as you just saw, in the oven in a oven-proof dish. That will help keep the cake moist, like I mentioned. The other thing is to dice the gums to make sure that they're not too big, if that makes sense. Also, floured them so they don't stick together. We don't want that. You don't want a big lump of gums. And then finally, the last thing is, do not tap the tin before it goes in the oven. You know, a lot of times we tap it to get some air out. If you do that, the gums are going to drop to the bottom, and you don't want that. You kind of want them to be fairly well spread out. Also, if you're wondering where to get the gumdrops in the UK, these are not the exact ones you can get in Canada. My friend Trina tells me this. So I picked these up from B&M. This is what they look like. They are really, really hard. You do not want soft jellies, I'm also told. You want them to be quite hard ones. If you can't get the sugared ones on the outside, just get them without the sugar, if that makes sense.
I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love.
And that is it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you intend to try it. And I'll see you guys next time for some more recipes. Bye for now.
Ended, but we did not. We started something. This thing that we got grew stronger each day. We're together.